What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing Offroad Outlaws again. I know it seems like it's been forever since I've done that, but we're going back and we're going to be doing a build of the 2nd gen Ram because I haven't even, if I'm being completely honest, I haven't even bought this truck yet before, so I'm excited to do that because it's going to be my first time ever using this truck and I get to use it for a build, so that's amazing. But before we start the video, I want to give a huge shout out to Cooper Matson for being an active member in the community. So thank you, Cooper. I really appreciate your support. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we have the truck right here. I'm gonna buy it for 20 grand because that's what it's worth. So we're gonna go ahead and I think first we should go into customization because honestly I think that's what we're gonna be doing the most with. So better just get it out of the way. Now we got lots of tires here. Like these ones. I don't think we're not gonna go that aggressive yet. We're probably gonna go to like maybe that, either that or probably like this, because this is what you usually see on these types of trucks. So we'll do that, and then we'll also do this one, same thing. And should we put dually in the back? I don't know if we should or not. Right now, I'll just leave it right now, and we'll see what we figure out. So that looks pretty good. And then the rims, what rims should we do? We should do rims like, maybe like these. I'm thinking more, maybe those ones look pretty good. So, number 4, beautiful. We'll leave them like that for now. Then we can also go ahead into the body. We can change the front bumper. Or no, we don't want to change it to that. We want to change it to that. Rear fenders. I feel like these little, like, tiny bit aggressive ones work fairly well with the detail of the truck. So we're gonna leave it at that. And then what else? That doesn't look too good. Okay, we'll leave it at that. And then the bed or body. We'll leave it at body. Okay, we have a bunch of these. We'll probably not put any of them on there, because that looks pretty good. And then step stool, probably use those because those look pretty good. I like those a lot. Alright, well that's looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and paint the truck as well. So we're gonna paint it probably, we're gonna buy glossy paint because we need glossy paint. We're gonna paint it like, I like that gray. That gray looks pretty good. So we'll put that gray there because that looks really nice. Alright, and then the rims, we'll make them black, and then we'll make them, should we make matte? We'll make them matte black, because that looks pretty good. And then we'll leave the walls that gray, because that looks pretty nice. Alright, so that's looking, honestly, that's looking pretty good. So I do think that we might put dualies on it, but I think we'll do that later if we do that, because this looks pretty good how it is right now. So I'm just gonna apply the mods and then we're gonna go into upgrades. Actually, we're gonna drive it stock first, but before we do that, we're gonna put suspension on it. So we'll probably go ahead and change the suspension to I-beam independent solid axle pro. We'll leave the suspension that's already on here on there, so we'll go ahead and tune this then. Max, and then we'll take the stiffness. Let's see how high this thing can go on these normal ones. Wow, that looks pretty high, not gonna lie. That's pretty high off the ground. Alright, we'll put the wheels and tires, we'll upgrade them all the way. Okay, wheel radius all the way up. Because I want to see what this thing looks like. Wheel width. I think the wheel width could be down a little bit more. Wrong one. Wheel width, maybe down to 1.7. 1.7 looks about right, so we'll put it to 1.7. And then we'll also go ahead and take the suspension and put the axis width out. That's looking pretty good. I'm impressed with how good this thing is turning out. Okay, so we might be able to change the dampening. But I'll probably do that in a little bit. Stiffness or rear steering, we'll put it on 40, and then yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe the spring brackets, put those. Does it them up a little bit. Is that what it do? No? Okay. Yeah, puts them on top. So we'll go ahead and put the spring brackets on top because that looks a little bit better than on the bottom. And yeah, this thing is looking pretty good. So we're gonna go test it stock, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna put some tune on it, and we're gonna see how big of a difference that makes, because now it looks pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and go out to the field. So we'll go single player, and we'll go to Woodlands because that's my favorite map on this game. The damping. Ooh, look at how far the back tires move. They got pretty far. That rear steering definitely helps. Yes, that definitely helps. Look at this truck though, it looks pretty good. It looks like something you would see down here in Florida. Like generally, because down here in Florida we have lots of trucks. People love trucks down here, so they do tons of crazy crap like this to it. And you see a lot of these second gens as well. And it started raining, of course. So let's see. See, it's not a very powerful truck, but that's fine. It doesn't need to be super powerful. Put in low gear. Very nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and take it through the mud, because I kind of want to see how it performs. Because it looks like it might do well in the mud. I know it's probably going to do well over like these rocks that are in the water and stuff, because how ginormous this truck is. So it's just going to walk right over those. But I'm kind of thinking that we should try it in the mud, because I want to see how this performs. So, all-wheel drive, put it in low gear, see how this does. Ooh, 4. That's not too good. It's not really the best truck for this. Goes 4 and 5 all the way through. That doesn't really make a difference. So this truck really isn't made for mudding. It's more for, I guess, maybe show. Might be a trail truck. You can go ahead and test it on. You can go ahead and taste it on some trails. Alright, so here's a pretty good trail. We're gonna start the trail, and we flipped over. Nice. So we're gonna go ahead and start low gear. Ooh, this is not gonna do good on this. Yeah, we're not even making up the hill, so we'll just cancel that trail. Is there any other trail that will be more for rock? Alright, so I think we get the gist of how this truck performs without any upgrades. So we're going to go back to the shop and we're going to upgrade them, and we're going to see how much different it is, because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot different than what we're seeing right now. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're in the upgrade shop right now, so we're just going to upgrade everything as high as it can go, and we're going to max everything out. We're also going to add some coal, because obviously that's what you see a lot. We're going to add a turbo or a blower. What does cut the hood look like? I don't know. We're just gonna add a turbo. That would look kind of weird on this truck, I think. So we'll go ahead back, and it looks the same, but we're gonna go back to the trail, and we're gonna see how much different this looks. All right, immediately you can hear a big difference. You can hear the diesel. You could also hear the turbo. You don't see any coal, but you might have to add stacks for that. I'm not too sure. You probably do. So this is definitely a ton faster. We can go back to the mud actually and see how much of a difference that made. Look at this thing, it's so jumpy now. We should probably change the dampening too, if we wanted to use this as a real truck. So, put this up. Whoa, not yet, bud. Okay. Low gear. All 3. And it's going through at an 9 miles an hour. That's a lot better. That's double what it was before. That's a lot better than what it was. Let's see if we can make it out of here. No, it's still gonna bounce. Okay, well, now I guess, ooh, we can go back and test out that one trail that we were just doing. rail, low gear. Wow, this thing is way different on that. We're just crawling up here. Ooh, we might be able to make a good wheelie build out of something of this nature. That would be a good idea. Okay. Almost to the end. Just gotta go a little further. Maybe we'll make it a little bit smaller in the future. Whoa, this thing is just bouncing so much. What was that? Oh my gosh. I think I broke the game. The suspension is breaking the game. Okay, let's not do that again, please. And we're just gonna go and roll through, and everything's gonna be fine. Yeah. We definitely need to change the dampening on this suspension, because this thing is not getting any better. Okay, well, I think we see how this is turning out. So I feel like this truck could be amazing if I just tuned it a little bit more on like the suspension and the dampening and all that. But I'm really impressed with how this Ram turned out. This is, like I said, this is my first time ever using this truck in the game. So I'm impressed with that. And I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate you guys subscribing and hitting the like button if you didn't already. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.